What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode to Be a Bronco. We didn't exactly have the best start to the recording. Will you not talk while I'm talking? We had some troubles with the TriCaster. Let me tell you, it may be industry standard to use the TriCaster, but I hate the TriCaster when I have to use it. Anyways, first half of this episode was completely non-usable because the audio was too quiet. So we have at least 20 minutes still of video footage from the second part that I have. So that's what we'll play. And you guys will still get to see what exactly this podcast is going to be like for you, anyone who wants to come on. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. And let me know any people or any students you want to see come on. Or ask me yourself if you want to come on too. And we're back. How do you define success, and has that definition changed over time for you? It's a hard question to start off with.
Question, I'm not gonna lie. Shoot. I used to define just success, like when I was younger, I would always define success with money.
Okay.
Like, you're always successful if you have money. If you make a lot of money.
Being rich, yeah.
Yeah, if you're being rich, you got everything you want. That's successful enough. You can buy what you want, get what you want. But the truth is, it's not always about money.
Yeah.
Success is about more like, what if you have fulfilled, like, in your own way? Like, how can I say this? Or how could I put this? Like, fulfilling, like, your longing for love or companionship, and you're longing for family or so forth or so on.
Yeah.
Not just like, oh, I just want materialistic things. You feel me?
Yeah, you feel like you have a purpose to this stuff.
Yeah, it's purpose for things instead of just feeling like everybody either wants you for money or everything is just about money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like more things than money that makes you just who you are.
Yeah. But then there's also the dilemma of, if you chase after the money for, say, your family, is that still wrong? Is that still not okay?
Wait, could you repeat that?
So if the definition of success aligns with caring for others, for say, and having a family and all that, would chasing money for the benefit of your family still be considered bad?
It depends, because, like, if you don't put your family first as well, because, like, if you just only put that first, you're going to cut your little, like, connection off with your family. So then you'll end up being meaningless. So, like, if you don't, as long as you make sure that you know what's more of a priority than others, like, you can still do that, but make sure you know that family is still first.
Every time I come across that, they always say, you're a Christian, and it says in the Bible that money is the root of all evil. But they actually didn't read the whole verse. It's actually the love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. Yeah. He literally says multiple times in the Bible, be successful, get as much money as you can in order to benefit whatever purpose it was that he had for you.
Yeah. It's just not use it for greed.
Yeah.
Basically, you can still get money, it's just not for greed, not just to take it all and just...
Yeah, because then greed turns into basically your God and you start worshiping it.
Yes.
See, you get it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one.
All right, on to the next question. Some challenges and resilience kind of questions.
I got one question. What's resilience?
Resilience?
Yeah.
It's probably bad that I don't know off the top of my head. Resist?
Resist?
Is basically what it connects to. Resilience, and you can be able to resist.
So, like, whatever challenges I've had and what things I've had to resist, like temptations.
Yeah, there we go. To resist temptations, kind of. What's the hardest decision you ever had to make?
Hardest decision I ever had to make?
Yep.
Ooh. That's a tough one. Actually, not really. The hardest decision I ever had to make was, like, cutting off friends, like certain friends that weren't right for me,
Yeah.
Like people who were influenced me to do bad things. we're on the right page, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely a big decision during high school years too.
Yeah. Because you still long for a connection with somebody, like still have a friendship, have somebody you can hang out with. But like in high school nowadays, most people are like carried away and just like they long for just somebody to be there with them and hang out with. So sometimes they get just blinded from the bad that they're seeing or they're noticing or that's going around them.
Yeah, and then there's other people who are worried to cut off that friendship because then they won't have friends.
Yeah.
And because we're human beings, we need sociality. We need to be able to socialize. We literally crave for it.
Not gonna lie, I think I'm a little different because I don't care if I'm alone.
If you go alone on an island for a couple of years, you're gonna want to crave sociality.
I think I'm gonna crave food.
Like,
I was just messing with you, bro.
you'll crave food first if you can't survive.
First go crave food, then maybe.
Maybe you'll crave
Other
warmth
people.
first.
Warmth? Yeah, probably a
Yeah.
fire.
Depending on how big the island is.
For
Because you might get eaten first if it's a big island.
it depends on what's on the island.
Yeah.
Shoot, as long as there's no big old animals, I'm clean. I'm gonna be alive.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little island. There's one tree.
Oh yeah, no, I'm dead. Nothing. To
I just
eat
realized I
off
painted the island from SpongeBob.
of. For real. Okay. I see what you mean.
So you're gonna die on the island. There's only sand in one tree,
For real.
unless it's Minecraft.
Unless I use like the branches to like fish in the sea.
Yeah. You literally fish up the Bikini Bottom.
For real.
Yeah.
Population goes back to 0.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right. Next question. Whoa. How do you deal with self-doubt or tough times?
That is a hard one.
Uh-huh. I chose some really hard questions.
Very hard questions for your first interviewee.
Hey, I'm letting
That's
the
how you
people
say it,
know
right?
if they want to come on here, it's gonna be deep and hard questions.
It's not gonna be that hard, guys. I'm just different.
He's
This
just
is
built
only
different.
Hard for me. I'm built different. It's this hard. This is just hard for me. This is gonna be easy for y'all. But
Ain't no regular conversations here.
no regular conversations. But like, what'd you say again? I lost
Yeah, I
my
thought so.
train of
Yeah.
thought.
How do you deal with self-doubt or tough times?
Self-doubt or tough times. Sometimes like I'm in the habit of like holding it in and like not expressing it out.
That's
But,
the same thing I do.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. But like I know it's not healthy, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more into like expressing it outwards and just trying to find something to put it into instead of just holding it aside.
Yeah. Do you find yourself in a situation and you don't really take in all the emotion at once? You just kind of like, I need to do this. What's the logic here? And then later that emotion hits you out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find ways that I could not find ways at the moment, but like if I ever get in a situation like that again, to like find a way to express those emotions without either having it burst out and harm others
Yeah.
or just bursting out at just a random time, you know, like for no reason. But I'm trying to find a different way to come up on it.
Okay. Have you found any way yet?
Probably trying to put it into my hobbies, like express
Okay. Yeah.
probably my anger out into lifting weights or skateboarding or playing my guitar. Try to focus on my hobbies instead of focusing on what's going on that's wrong. Or I could focus on what's going on that's wrong, but like push my emotions out onto my hobbies.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Basically, like your therapy.
Basically.
Yeah. Who needs to pay for it?
Yeah, who needs a therapist? Not
Yeah.
me.
I hate the sickness I got like 2 weeks ago.
You got sick?
Yeah, I got sick like
Hey, you gotta stay back.
like 2.5 weeks ago, and I still have the effects of it.
Oh, no,
I don't feel sick though.
That's not good. I don't want what you got. Okay, you better not get me sick now.
Hey, at least it ain't 2020.
Hey,
If it was
still,
2020,
don't
I'd
wanna
cough
get
you'd be
sick.
out of here.
I'm gonna still be at the school if I'm sick. I don't want to come back being sick.
Hey, I'll only be sick because of the Universal trip yesterday. It was
Oh.
raining, and we had to be outside in the park all day.
Y'all have fun though, right?
It was fun,
That's good.
especially the roller coasters in the rain.
So Universal is awesome.
It was.
What was your favorite ride on Universal?
Oh my god, it'd probably have to be the Mario Kart ride because that was the most interesting one.
I actually haven't tried that one.
It
'Cause
was
I know you need
awesome,
like
dude.
what was it like? It was at the time when I went there. You need that bracelet or something like that. The Mario thing. Just to get
That
into there.
was a secret ride, apparently, that's there.
For real?
I didn't realize you actually could get in there if you found a bracelet and stuff. I didn't know that. We just walked up like, "Yeah, do you have a bracelet?" No. All right, I guess we can't go on that one.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
what
gave
I
up.
assumed when I went there. Shoot, I didn't ever try the Mario ride.
It was really awesome. The entire walk there was cool.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay,
they had the
okay.
giant statue of Bowser.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack Black. Not playing. Shoot.
It was weird. They had augmented reality with it too. Do you know what that is?
Nah.
So, do you know what VR is?
Oh yeah, no,
Virtual reality.
I know what you mean now.
Augmented reality is AR, which is basically like it would use a camera on your phone or a device and would
Oh.
put something digitally there, like Pokemon Go,
Oh, okay, okay.
That's
now I
augmented
understand.
reality.
I understand that.
because it uses both virtual and real life.
Okay, okay.
They had you put on these glasses and on the ride, so that way you would be able to see basically Mario Kart the game as you're in the ride.
That's pretty cool.
It was really awesome. I got second place because Jake won. But I didn't realize you had to turn your head to aim. I thought you would literally just whatever's in front of you.
Sure, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you don't understand what's going on them rides.
Yeah. What was your favorite ride when you went?
I'd have to say probably. Let me think. I liked the Mummy ride. The Mummy was fire.
Dude, I went on that like 2-3 times.
It's the craziest trick ever. You go over there, and then a whole reverse. Shoot, it's wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
I don't
It
know,
was-
it's just like what you think the ride's over.
Yeah.
It goes backwards. It's so cool.
And it
That's
was
my-
completely in the dark.
and then the Jurassic Park ride. Those are my top
Oh
two.
my god.
Top
Yeah.
two.
me,
Bro,
me
at
and
the
Uzi had the
end-
biggest mistake of going on Jurassic World during the rain.
For real?
And
Oh
we're
my
already
goodness.
cold and wet, and I didn't
You get
realize you
even more cold and
intentionally
wet.
get wet from that ride.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness, that ride is so amazing. I like how the dinosaurs, they look so realistic. You know?
Oh yeah.
It looks so cool, and then like the scenes are so just breathtaking. You know?
Yeah, it was awesome being able to be under like a whole fight with the the T-Rex and Indominus,
I don't know the names of the dinosaurs, but yeah,
the big ones.
the big ones, the ones with little arms.
Yeah. I thought you would only get wet from the little splashdowns too.
Yeah, no, I knew I was gonna get soaked, but I still wanted to go.
Yeah, that's what me and Uzi thought too.
Yeah.
I thought we were just gonna get soaked because the water's gonna come up and then land on you. Nah.
No.
As soon as I went on, they intentionally sprayed me in the face.
Oh yeah, those things, the little dinosaurs that shot out the water out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on those ones. I didn't get wet by them though. That's
What?
the only thing. I didn't get wet by them.
How?
Like if you sit in like a certain spots of the seats, sometimes like it depends on like when it is. It's not, it's like it's a coincidence. It's not like, oh, I calculated this out.
Yeah.
Like it was a coincidence. I didn't get hit because the dinosaur looked away.
I was on the side of the ride too, and I didn't have a poncho. Uzi had a poncho, and he was in the middle. And he didn't get wet from
Where'd
it.
you guys get ponchos from?
Mr. Priss got a lot of people ponchos because they were $10. They were not free.
For real? Oh my
Yeah.
God, I couldn't pay for a poncho.
I didn't
I'd
have a
rather
poncho.
get wet. Air dry.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna rain that day either, so I wasn't wearing something like this. I was literally wearing like the thinnest stuff for a sunny day. I brought my sunglasses too. I mean, I always bring my sunglasses everywhere.
Bro thought it was gonna be sunny and just warm.
Well, it's a universal trip.
Well, yeah.
In California.
Well, still, it rains in California. There's different
Barely.
weathers.
It's very coincidental. Coincidental. Anyways, back on track.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a failure that turned out to be a blessing?
Actually, I could name a time I had a failure, but then it turned into a blessing. When I joined football, like my sophomore year,
Yeah.
I played my first football game. I was on the defensive line,
Okay.
and personally, I got taken down a couple times, and I took it as a failure. Like I lost. I thought we already lost the game,
Oh man.
but I thought I was doing really bad because it was my first time playing football ever, for a school. Like, ever
Really?
played
Dang.
football. Like other than that, I play outside football.
Yeah.
I didn't understand how the rules worked, but like I basically got tackled, thrown around. But I guess from what the coaches told me, I was able to stand my ground. From what they were able to see out there, was able to stand my ground. They moved me to
Oh, shoot.
varsity that next day. That was after my first game of playing varsity. I mean,
The next
JV.
day?
Like basically, yeah. Then the next day, I ended up playing with JV. I mean, not JV, varsity.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah, sure. It was a blessing. And then like I found out that I really did like football. I did. I found a love for football. Sadly, this year I couldn't get to play because I didn't make grades. I wish
Ah,
I
man.
did because I really do like football. It's something I really love. Even though last year I didn't really get to play as much as I wanted to,
Mm.
I still like it. I still fall in love with it. Hopefully, when I get into college, I want to try to get a position in there and try to play out for football because I don't know. I just love it. I've loved it
Yeah.
since I was like a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, I've always wanted to play football. Like even in middle school, I tried out for football, like for the middle school football team, but they didn't accept me because I think it was like I was like 5 pounds above.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just like 5 pounds above like the weight limit.
Oh wow.
So, yeah,
What was the earliest memory you have of football?
like me playing football or just
Yeah.
like school football.
Well, I guess both. The earliest you remember playing and remember football in general.
Uh, the earliest I remember me playing football just in general was like when I was like in elementary school. When me, my dad, my moms and my moms and pops, and a couple of my siblings and cousins, we'd always go to the park. And like when it's somebody's birthday or just like in general, the family would just come over there. We just play some football in the park. And sometimes we play two-hand touch. Sometimes we play what's it? I think what was it called? It's where you spin the ball in the air and then like whoever gets it has to run to the other side of the field. Or
Shoot.
if you don't make it to the other side, everybody gets to tackle you.
Well,
So like
dang.
on your way there, you get tackled, you body slammed, you're done for.
Why didn't I play that when I was a kid?
Yeah, it was an interesting game. I don't know if we made it up or what, but like, you toss it in the air, like, and then you get like whoever catches it, you got to run and make sure you make it to the other side. If you don't make it to the other side, while everybody's chasing you, you gonna get tackled. And if
Ooh.
you get tackled, you throw it up, and the next person gets it, tries to make it there, and then after that, they do it back. It's just back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
It's so
damn.
cool. It's so awesome. I don't know. I just loved it because like I loved tackling people because like it
Yeah.
helped me express my feelings. Like if I
Okay.
got mad, I frustrated, I could just put my emotions out on the field,
Yeah.
instead of just like bottling them in. Now I put it into my hobbies, but I used to put it onto the football field, into my sports. But nah, football was pretty good. It was the easy way to let me be able to express my emotions. I really liked it though. It was wonderful.
Mm. So, do you play any other sports too?
No, not at the moment. I don't play any other sports.
Okay. Well, on to the next set of questions. We have legacy and impact. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Uh, if I could be remembered for one thing, my outfits. Not playing.
Your outfits?
No, I'll just play. Not my outfits, but I would want to be remembered for is probably my personality and my ability to care for others,
Okay.
like as if they're family,
Yeah.
and like be there for another person. Just being able to care for somebody,
Okay. That's a good question. Or answer, I mean. I'll move on to the final question then. What does it mean to you to be a Bronco?
To me, to be a Bronco is to be able to be a role model for others and to just be able to be an example. And, a Bronco, if I'm going to be straight honest, we all aren't an amazing Bronco, but it's giving your all. Just giving your all and just putting your efforts into whatever work you have, even if it's just school, sports, band,
Yeah.
water polo. Well, we don't have water polo right now, but hopefully we get it back soon. I might not be here when that happens, but
Yeah.
like water polo was amazing. I wanted to play it too, but like just in general, just giving your all and putting your all into things. That's what being a Bronco is, and just being able to care for one another and be able to have let people into the Bronco family with
Okay.
open arms.
Yeah.
That's what I think a Bronco is.
Oh, that was a really good answer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I see why the teachers say that the kids here are just better than other kids at other places.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Oh,
Your voice okay?
I think so. I might cut that out. I don't know. All right, so that will be it for the first episode. You guys got a little taste of what it's like to be on here. Definitely not going to be normal conversations. And we'll see you guys on episode 2, which I don't know if I'll tease that or not. All right.
All right.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.